Don't be afraid of getting outside of your comfort zone or outside of the box. There's a lot of opportunity, and Alexander Spencer really opens up anything that you'd want in your career. My name is Wesley. I'm currently in the senior accountant position. I started 3 years ago. I had previous jobs prior to Alexander Spencer. Honestly, when I first started in the industry, I went to a few firms that were not a real great match with how I wanted to work. I really didn't gel well with a lot of these other firms. It kind of left a negative impression of me in the industry. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to work at Alexander Spencer. Some other firms are more structured or they follow a certain process. Alexander Spencer really allows each individual to flourish. You might be someone who prefers working from home more often, or you might be someone who prefers to handle more accounting related work as opposed to meeting clients. There's definitely like a space for that in Alexander Spencer. Aside from you just working based on your job description, they open their ears to whatever you want in terms of your career, and that is one of the things that opened my eyes to seeing the accounting industry as well as public practice in a more positive light. The culture of Alexander Spencer is really very open. They're very open to a lot of people from different backgrounds, people from different work experiences. I've ventured my own pathway and then I ended up in here, but I still felt very welcome. The leadership team at Alexander Spencer, they've been a great help in terms of developing what I want to become, as well as working closely with me to experience a lot of things that I might not have experienced in other places. They're really supportive. I know a lot of other firms, it might have a bit more hierarchical positioning wherein you might not work directly with the partners of the firm. But in Alexander Spencer, you can actually work closely with them. If you have any direct queries and questions, you can communicate with them directly. I know these partners, they don't just care about your professional development, but they also care about you as a person. Joining Alexander Spencer, for me personally, I've encountered a lot of amazing opportunities. For whoever's joining us, there's a lot of opportunity in store for you. Amidst all the openness and flexibility in Alexander Spencer, they really value someone who works hard, puts effort into what they do. People who really care about growing in terms of their career. Coming from a more introverted background, I used to be very, very afraid of speaking to clients, sometimes even colleagues. But just don't be afraid and be open-minded. At the end of the day, they'll value your work if you put in the work.